This video is related to iMac Mailer, a mass mailing software made by Key Solutions. Today we're going to be talking about recipient database customization, particularly about adding new recipient data fields to the database. By default, we have only email field and name field. Email field holds email addresses of your recipients, and the name field holds recipient names. Let's add three more fields: order number, product name, and website. Let's switch to the field list using Navigator and press the plus button to add the new field. Let's name this field order. Field name will be used in the program everywhere throughout the user interface to label it. I'll show you later where it appears in the user interface. Macro ID. Macro ID will be used in your messages. When you create a new message, you can reference this new field using macro ID, and everywhere you use this macro ID, it will be replaced with the actual database value while sending. Default value. Default value will be used if this data field for a particular recipient is empty, if there is no information for this field. So press the OK button and a new field appears in the field list. Let's add another field. Product. And the third one, website. Okay, now we have all three fields in the field list. Below in the detail view, right here, you can see some description on how to use this field. You can read it later because it has very useful information on usage pattern. Now let's switch to the recipient list and take a look at the table header. We now see the new fields we just added as column headers. Let's add a new recipient by pressing the plus button. New recipient dialog appears on the screen, and here we see the standard fields, email and name, and now you can see here the new custom fields you just added. Let's fill the form. Let's put some order number for this recipient, product, and website. Press the OK button and a new recipient appears in the recipient list. Take a look at the table again. It now shows us all the information we just filled in, and it shows us under the right headers. Now switch to the messages and add a new message. Take a look at the list of available markers. It now contains 3 new markers to reference these custom fields we just added. So if you want to reference order numbers, you just use this macro ID. Remember, we entered macro ID when we added a new field. This is macro ID. You reference this field like this. There is another place where the new added fields appear. Import. Let's import something from a CSV file. When you hit the preview step, where you match recipient data fields with CSV file information, you now see 3 new columns: order, product, and website. This is the fields. When you import something from a CSV file, you now can import information to those new added fields, which is very convenient. So let's finish importing. Take a look at the recipient list. It now has all the information we had in our CSV file properly imported under the right headers. We've got recipient email addresses, recipient names, order numbers, product names, and websites.